Hi YouTube, thanks for joining me here today. I just want to share with you my comfort food growing up. The star of the show is Chinese sausage. I'm going to make a Vietnamese fried rice tonight. It's called chien xuong, which is Vietnamese fried rice with Chinese sausage. So I'll put a link in my description later, but you can find this at most Asian supermarket. Okay, so before we do anything, let's show you what this looks like. Just open a package. And the Chinese sausage, you can get them chicken or pork. So this is beautiful, cured, sweet, savory, slightly smoky, and it's air dry. So that's why the texture is so firm. If you take a look at it, it's way firmer than our sausages that we have here. So I like to do this in small bite sizes. Everything should match. As you follow my other videos, if you're going to cube something, you cube the vegetables too. If you're going to slice something, so we're going to do kind of small cubes. Okay, and then we're just going to make this a little caramelized and cook it up a little bit, and then the fat, I call them golden liquid gold, we can use this to kind of make our fried rice a little bit shiny and fluffy. This is a very classic, authentic Vietnamese household favorite. So, however much you want to make, it's up to you. I like a lot of protein, so I'm using about pieces for a plate full of fried rice. So we're gonna prep all our ingredients up. You can, once again, like I said in all my past videos, you can prep all this up, and when the rest guest arrives, then you can, or family sits on the table, then you can just throw in a wok and cook it up. So now I leave the root there, two slits in the middle and straight down, and now this will be perfectly cubed every single time. I'm using half of a white onion. You can add any vegetables of your choice. Onions is always a standby for me. I always have a bag full of them. Okay, and we're going to prep our aromatics. In this case, just garlic. Now, we don't measure garlic by the spoon or measuring spoon. We measure it by our heart and soul. So I'm going to throw that in with the onion. There you go. All the ingredients prepped. Easy, smeezy. Voila. So now I'm going to crank the heat. Get that pan. Once you see the smoke, then you can go ahead and add in the cold oil. Okay. So I've been doing this a long time, so I can touch it and feel it. But I'm starting to see a little smoke. Let's drizzle in about a tablespoon of oil. Season the pan all the way around. Now we're gonna crack in a couple of eggs. I like to do my eggs separate because I like, for some reason, that works better for me, and I don't crowd my wok and so on. So just do, when you can start to smell the aroma, the fragrance, that's when you know it's almost done. So I do it through like a nice soft scramble, and then I'm just gonna put it on my plate of rice. You don't have to do this, but I always educate. We don't want to crowd our wok, right? We just want to do one thing at a time. So now let's crank the heat again. This time we got a little bit oil in there already, so we don't need to add any more unless we feel like we have to. I'm just gonna render the sausage here. I didn't organize this very well because I got some little bites of onions in there. So we give some of these sausages a head start. I like my food always slightly more on the charred, smoky side. So I let this sit a little bit until I can start to see the fat starting to come out, color starting to change a little bit. This is when we throw in the onions. Okay, and then one thing nice about a wok is this: you can get a beautiful char on it, and that's what gives you that wok hay. Is when protein, carbohydrate, and fat get a nice char and sear on the outside. That's when it gives you that beautiful, beautiful wok hay, the breath of the wok, and the mallard effect. Just remember that. So, okay, white pepper, a little MSG, just a little sprinkle. Since it's a Vietnamese dish, gotta have soy sauce. I drizzle that on the side of the wok, get it nice and smoky, and Golden Mountain light soy sauce, which is very Thai and very Vietnamese. I do what I call perimeter pour, just outside, let it smoky and sizzle. If you have 15 minutes, man, this will change your life. Okay? Always, always do a taste test. So I'm gonna come in, do a taste test. I think it could use a little bit more soy sauce, so another splash. Okay? Now, for color, throw in any kind of your favorite vegetables. For me, frozen peas and carrots. This is not your typical restaurant fried rice. This is comfort food, quick and easy. However long this video is going to take for me to produce and post, that's how long this takes. Not very long at all. Now it's almost done. I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit, and we'll garnish it with some green onions. Okay. Once again, it's cooking for me about the sight, sound, and colors. When you can hear the rice sizzling, the vegetables caramelizing, you know you got beautiful wok hei, and you know your stir fry is good. And when the rice is not sticking to the pan, you know you did a good job. Listen to the rice. You can see the rice dancing. Now that's a sign of a good dish. Now let's do one more taste test before we serve this. I think that's perfect. Let's plate this up. Put it back in the same plate. This is perfect for a long day at work and you just want to cook something delicious, quick, and easy. Once again, beautiful Vietnamese comfort food with Chinese sausage, the star of the show, sweet, savory, and smoky. Cơm chiên lạp xưởng. Voila, take a look. Now let's do a taste test, man. I want you to taste this. I love Chinese sausage. Like I said, growing up, this is my favorite food. After school, my mom would make this for me, and then eat with a big spoon. Delicious. I gotta tell you, if you have never tried Chinese sausage before, you gotta give it a try. 15 minutes will change your life. I'm sure of it. If you make this tonight, tag me in it. Or if you really, really enjoy watching this video, please give me a comment and a like and a subscribe. It will inspire me to continue to do more simple dishes like this. I make it look simple because it is. Just prep everything, throw it on a wok, minutes flat. You can have a delicious meal. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.